Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sunward Isle. Alrighty, I have already picked out a team that I believe we are going to bring on our adventure today. It should be a relatively good one. Obviously I don't know that, but in theory it'll be a good one. I've upgraded this team as much as they can be upgraded, outfitted them with only the best of things, and we are now going to go after the Vengeful Spirit. The decapitated daimyo, I think I said that right, will be extremely good for when we're doing the 4 bosses in the farmstead type Sunward Isles quests. So this will be really, really solid when we get there. So the fact that it's the fact that it's being offered right now is actually really solid. So I think we definitely need to try our absolute best and just try and take out the Vengeful Spirit. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world, especially because 3 of our people are not level 6, and obviously all of our stuff isn't quite level 5, but this team should be strong enough to where I'm feeling relatively optimistic. The warrior is chained to this place by an anchor. While destroying the anchor isn't required, doing so could provide extra benefits. Very, very helpful benefits. So, without further ado, we bring name I refuse to butcher, the Ronin with the cracked gong, shag and Scoob's head, flashing blade, swift cuts, calming zen, and guard stance. Amaterasu, the blazing lord, with the trapped Onibi, the lower boundary military order, and all of her abilities. Avail the Yama with the Book of Life and Death, and the Brush of Judgment. Obviously, having Sunward Scrounger and Clutch Hitter is going to be extremely nice. And also, if we lose the Yama, I believe she's just flat gone forever. So let's really try not to press our luck with all of her abilities. Did not get an initial scout. All of our provisions were free. That's the reason I went ahead and just took a little bit of everything, even though some of it we didn't need to bring. Debatably should have brought some... well, that's a first. That's also going to be really fun. Yay, I'm so glad. We'll remove that once we get to town, if she survives. But, probably should have brought some... Ooh, the blue talisman. For some reason, I can't remember the name. We're gonna go for a guard stance, because you can never go wrong with a riposte, especially when it gives you an Aegis in return. I'm going to go with... why not? Damnation! Excellent. They're already debuffed, but may as well debuff them further for the upcoming rounds. As for what we're going to do here, I'm gonna go for... minus stun resist. Okay, gives us a free turn, and then we're going to take some damage when we go for the stun. That minus 10 accuracy, already rearing its ugly head, I see. Maybe we can go for a crit. Unfortunately, we do not land it, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get that. He is going to go for a Voracious Goal at 15 damage. That's going to do a lot to our dear and beautiful Marcos Jr., because obviously the reduced health from our Trinket Vitriolic Swipe does end up being dodged. Otherwise, it probably would have been a blight. We are going to try and go for the kill. Unfortunately, we do not get yet another crit. But we also do... oh, really? First hit? Oh, wonderful. Literally the first hit he did, and he got... what is... 8% chance to transmit disease. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go for a self-heal because we kind of need it. That basically tops us back to full, all except for 1 health. We're just going to finish this off. We're going to take a little bit of damage. That's fine. That's what our trinkets do. So we were expecting that. We are also going to get a little bit of a buff that is going to last until we camp, so hopefully we can get through this without needing any camps, but if not, we can also get some camping buffs. I want him to burrow, that way he's not able to do his annoying debuffs. Gonna go for a little bit of damage here. We do 17. He's gonna go for Subterranean Retreat, and then he's probably gonna go for Legion Grasp to get a little bit of health back. We're gonna get rid of the body and apply a little bit of a bleed. Unfortunately, the bleed does not work, but we do guarantee get rid of the body. I'm 75. Oh, but because of the whole, we hit those. Yeah, we hit those. Ooh, we also get another permanent buff. Very, very nice. I'm gonna go for the fist. Actually, what has the most accuracy? Neither of them. Now, luckily, we do end up hitting regardless, so that's pretty handy. And by the time we get anywhere of importance, we should be able to stress heal up. Now, we are only going a specific way, apparently, so far, so, I mean, that does help out. It makes things a little bit easier. Hopefully we can get something... nothing of any real note. I'm going to play this dungeon as safely as we possibly can, though. I do not want to take many chances if we can help it, except for the trap, apparently. Let's go ahead and cure that, because of 4/3 bleed. I'd rather not do that. Okay, we're going to go for the Nozuchi straight away this time, because we just want to deal with it before it can do anything. We're going to go with Third Post straight away, because you can never go wrong with Third Post. That gives you an Aegis as well. We are going to go for the debuff here. And now we're just going to do some actual damage. This is going to put us on Death's Door, but that's fine. That's what she wants to do. And as you can see, it helps us out. Retaliating Rhythm. They all have riposte now. That's fine. Bent the Whip! That might be a stun. It is not, luckily for us. I do want to go for... yeah, let's go for a heal here. May as well top her off. That way she can... do a little bit more without losing too much health. I want to go for him. Didn't quite work out for us. Now he's going to give himself a little bit of disease chance. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us yet again, but I guess we're going to see because... nope. Cephalodestruction Leap! Okay, but he does end up dodging. That's a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to go for... Disillusionment could be really good. We're going to take a lot of riposte, but it should be fine. Unless we only hit one whole person, that makes things a little bit less fine. Especially because we also took a bleed from that, so at the moment we're not looking too terribly good. But hopefully we can just sort of sort that out. We do have a lot of the dungeon left to go, and if push does come to shove, I will use some of our special tonics, and if it gets even worse, I am willing to just flat leave this dungeon to keep our people. Because like I said, I want to be as safe as physically possible for this one. I'm not willing to take too giant of a gamble, because we've already taken plenty of those. And I think coming here itself was a little bit of a gamble.
Let there be doom, despair, destruction, obliteration, and the forever knowledge of power.
Nice.
Oh, that's worth so much.
Bro, that's worth so much! Our chances of getting another one are so low, though. Oh, man. I don't know. The skeleton key? That doesn't feel great, because if we get a hidden room... alright. We'll take it as a just in case we lose, because then at least we'll have a super, good time. 94%. Okay, very, very nice. We are looking a little bit injured at the moment, but that's fine. Avail just needs to land 1 hit, and she'll be good to go, and the other 2 can be healed up without too much difficulty. I'm actually going to swap to Hallowed Ground. That way we can get a relatively big heal. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my... Marcos is so good here! Oh, wow, how did I forget about these? Sunward Scrounger and Sunward Tactician. Bro. Sunward Scrounger. Oh, no wonder we've been scouting so much. We got a lot of Sunward stuff. This is nice. I want Clutch Hitter. That's a really good one. Oh, man. Everybody's got such good things. Alright, we'll give it to Avail. We'll give it to Avail. Give us... Wisdom. Splendor is also okay. That's not the one I wanted, but it should be fine. So we have 2 battles, and then the boss. And, bad news. We have no torches. Yeah. We don't have any torches. Actually, if we come across one of the tiny flame dudes, we could potentially get a little bit of torchlight value. I think we see our plan here. I want to stun you. You're a little bit of a problem. Alright, she's going to get her health back because we're doing a melee attack. That's going to bring her to 0, and then she heals back up and goes into her second form. Very, very nice. We're learning how to do this. Hollowed Ground a little bit late, but he's stunned, so it should be okay. We are all going to get a big heal, thankfully. We are all looking pretty good. The Miko's Chime is here. The prayer. Okay. Nice. We take out the spider before he can be any sort of a threat. The Shoragoru should only go for the mallet thwack. We block it, we get a riposte, and you are stunned. You love to see when a plan comes together. I'm just gonna go for the double hit. We do double stun, actually. That is really, really good. That actually allows us to farm a little bit of stress healing and healing. Okay. Still at 33, so it'll take 2.5 heals in order to get rid of that, unless we get a crit, in which case it'll be a little bit quicker. Ah, well. Not... Oh, didn't even stress heal on him. Okay, we gotta leave these. Well, the good news is we're definitely gonna get to the boss. Bad news, we have no torch. What? Bro! Or should I say, ho ho! Please. Okay, hang on. Do we use him now or after? You know what? We'll come back. We're gonna do this battle, backtrack, and then do Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh gives you a bunch of healing and stress healing, so I want to get as much value out of it as we can, especially because we can open up the fight with that, so we're basically already going to be full health. Gonna go for the Ominous Cry. That's gonna be a little bit of stress, unfortunately for us. An extra 23. We are going to set up our riposte with the Aegis, because you can never go wrong with an Aegis that also has a riposte, and it's also going to give him a little bit of stats. We're gonna try and take this guy out, because truth be told, he's going to be really annoying with his bleeds, and I would prefer not to be bled out. So let's see if we can hit him with the stun. We do land a crit. That means we're not going to land the stun, unfortunately, even though normally the critical chances seem to increase the stun chance. Although, I have no real way to actually confirm that. So, here come their turns. They're going to do a little bit of damage to us with a Honed Ganache. Might be a bleed. You bet it is.
Bovine Malediction.
Okay. We're going to be going into this boss with 0 Torchlight. Ominous Cry. That was also a crit. Eek. Maybe we get a Virtue. Can't bleed most of them. Let's try and get that stress down before things get too out of hand. It can only do so much for us, unfortunately. I want to go for a stun here. And then next turn, we can go into our second form.
Excellent. Dust to dust. Earth to earth.
Still can't take any of these. Actually, I want to take the deeds. Danger ahead. Okay. Oh, wonderful burb. Please grant us power. Nice. Okay. We would need to run into 2 healing. Are you... Really? Well, that's the risk we ran by backtracking. Let's just hope we can deal with this quickly. What's the quickest way we could potentially deal with this? This is all synergy of like... A little bit of Mark synergy. You know what? Oh, we can't mark him ourselves. But she can. Okay, we can mark and do some big damage. So, 1 mark. And then I'm just going to go for damage. Okay, hopefully... Actually, if he could attack the Aegis, that would be really, really good for us. Hit the Aegis. That is not the Aegis. Didn't land the bleed, though. Okay, we do manage to take him out. Avail is the only one who can actually see the Kasi Obake. So, ooh, no, she still got it. She still got it. I'm pretty sure she's faster. Well, she was faster the first time, and we do get a bleed. Hey, he's visible now. Oh, the single torch. We can go into the fight with 1 whole torchlight. I don't think he bleeds. Wait, I'm so... Okay, we didn't need to cure this bleed anyway. Curing bleeds is, like, totally not, cool. All the cool kids are letting themselves bleed. Speaking of, I'm gonna do a thing. Nobody asked me to do this, and, I'm pretty sure you're gonna think it's a little cringy, but you know what? I'm gonna do a thing. Because someone needs to hear it. I don't know who. I don't know where. But I just have that sense that somebody has something they need to hear.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna treat you to a little bit of shadow ASMR. And I'm gonna tell you something that I'm pretty sure you want to hear. But, you know, someone potentially just hasn't told you. Or, you know... Maybe it's something you don't want to hear, but it's something that I want to tell you regardless. You're doing really good. You know that? I know you're having a little bit of a hard time, having a little bit of a rough time, but you look around this estate and you tell me that you don't have some people that care about you, some people that want you to succeed. You know, we're all looking out for you, and we can see, you know, that big old smile is starting to fade a little bit. And you know, we're all worried about you. We all want you to do better, and we all are wishing the best for you. You know, so if you ever need to talk with anyone in this Sunward Isles, you come up to any of us, and I'm sure we'll be willing to talk with you. You know, these hard times will pass, and things will look up before you even know it. You know, just because there's one like big rough patch, you know, maybe something happened, maybe you got some bad news that you don't like, or maybe, you know, you heard something, or you were told something, or Maybe you even did something and you feel bad about it. That's just part of nature, you know. This too shall pass is a good phrase that's used in these kind of situations, and I really believe that this too shall pass. But in the meantime, you know, if you ever need to talk to someone, you just walk up to anybody who's around or anybody who's, you know, potentially maybe you want to talk to a specific person, you know what I mean? And we'll be there for you. We'll be ready to help you.
Anyway, boss time.
The vengeful spirit. His time has come.
So, there are 2 ways to do this fight. Way 1, kill the spirit. Way 2, get the anchor. So, let's go for the anchor. We're just gonna try and dish out as much damage as we can. Which is only 9 at the moment, but we're also going to get shuffled and netted. Okay, we didn't get shuffled, but we immediately got netted, so we were already expecting that. That's fine. Everybody drink your potions.
And let's get ready for one heck of an endurance test. Cleave.
Okay, a little bit of damage, more bleed. Let's set these up. It looks like Amaterasu is going to be the one who uses the Bushi Omamori. I don't believe the anchor actually does damage, but we're going to set up riposte just in case. Ouch. Okay. Get rid of the bleed. And then we'll transform next turn.
The undertow.
Okay, it just does stress. We can't repost that. Good to know, at least. 100% damage versus marked. Ignores protection. 20 damage. I mean, that's not terrible. That's 10% of his health. Yeah.
Let's deal some damage.
It's gonna be a little bit of a struggle keeping up with healing, but you know what? We're certainly gonna do everything that we can do. We are as buffed up as we possibly can be for this fight. Let's get a mark. And then next turn we transform, because we'll actually be able to do it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to do it now.
The undertow.
Okay, some stress.
And leave.
Ouch. I believe in this form she actually can die. It's in her first form where she changes, but in this form, she's vulnerable.
Ah, there are multiple spirits here. Let us be sure to use them to our advantage. They're no match for us.
Okay, just keep doing as much damage as we can. We're actually managing to do quite a bit. Stress, however, is going to catch up to us. We're going to go for Dark
Magic Fist!
Okay, and now we'll be able to mark it once more. Once it gets under 22%, we can start critting permanently with the Blazing Lord. That is kind of what I'm looking forward to here. We're going to heal this up. Now we're looking pretty good.
There's not a lot else that stands in our way, other than the Rampant Spear!
Okay, there's the shuffle into the immediate net. Not the best positioning. There definitely could have been better positions, but this isn't the worst thing.
Equine Rebuttal.
Okay, that's a stun. He's not going to be able to do anything. Let's set up a mark so that we can do some double damage. Okay, this is not going to put us on death's door, at least not yet. Here we go. And next turn, we could just go for the Dark and Cold Shadow, and that's going to do quite a bit of damage as well. I'm gonna go... I still want to do cut down. However, decimate will be good in a little bit. So we're gonna cut down because it does extra damage. And we also got a crit. That's pretty nice. Charm Blast is unfortunately not going to do a whole lot for us. Let's go ahead and heal here. It also deals with a little bit of stress. We're managing to keep up on it pretty well, thanks to the Kitsune Miku. Okay, we get cleaved. We did not get the heal because we're transformed, so she's looking a little bit scary right now. Rampant Spear. She has 0 death blow resistance, so very, very, very scary. I might even heal her. Even though I know she's like super... Oh, she has 97 dodge. Thanks to the Trinket. And being at Death's Door. Do we trust it? I don't know if we do. I mean, the Hood can get up to like 200 dodge, and she still gets hit pretty commonly. I don't trust.
My friend, you shall not fall today.
Okay, let's continue to do some damage. He's still marked, so we're still getting a bit of damage on him. Yeah, Soulfall does it to everybody, so this will be good on a boss fight after this, but won't be good right here. I do not believe it'll be good right in this moment. So what I think we want to do, I think we just want to keep going for damage. Get him to that 22% range, that way we can actually start dealing the permanent critical hits. Swift Cuts is not going to move us forward because we're netted, but we do still get a little bit of damage off. So I think it's still worth doing.
Equine Rebuttal.
Okay, we got stunned.
The Undertow.
Okay, we almost have some stress checks. We do end up dodging the cleave. Very nice. That is a bit of damage that we did not want to take. Big damage. Here it comes. 8, you know, it's something. I don't think... Well, we're unleashed.
Restrain me no more, human.
Yeah, we're not at the guaranteed crit range. He's pretty close, but we're unfortunately just not quite there. I'm going to... Because he's about to go for some damage, I'm going to heal here. And then he should bring us back into range. Plus, we might get a riposte on him too, and that'll be nice. Rampant Spear. This is a much better position. Alright. We continue our play, unless we're stunned. Well.
The Undertow.
Okay, we can go for a big hit.
Are you sure those people are on your side, girl?
Well, he's not.
If there isn't discipline, how can there be a true realization of an ideal? Like this. The Cold Dark.
Well, he's definitely under 22% now, I can tell you that much. Let's go for Dark Magic Fist. It'll absolutely be enough to get it under that 22% range. So, we can get a guaranteed critical hit and finish it next turn. Okay. I was kind of hoping that could just randomly do, like, a ton of damage. Didn't quite work out for us, but that's fine. Oh! Or wait. You know what? I'd be fine with him getting the buff. And that, as they say, is that. Tiara's Freedom. There grants a special quirk. There's a note on the back that translates to use on a special warrior. Musketeer. Jester. Practitioner. These aren't worth a whole lot, so we'll just do that, do this, and do that. Actually, yeah, and then we'll, yeah, we'll take those. So I'm pretty sure we keep this, don't we? Because maybe we want to use it on, like, it's really good on people that get low health. So technically, it would be really good on the Yama, because it increases dodge, it increases damage, and you also are more effective against certain bosses, I believe, in the Sunward Isles. So, it would technically be really worthwhile. Also, yes, I am absolutely min-maxing how much gold we take home. Okay, I think we keep it. I think we're going to keep it, and we'll decide to use it on somebody when the time comes. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. That's what we'll do. What did we get? 29k gold. A blueprint, only 4 deeds. The Decapitated Daimyo, which is a big, big deal. And the Banner of the Defeated. Extra accuracy, extra dodge, and extra damage if we use Tiara's Blessing. We also got 3 level 6s, almost 4 of them. Ugh, another disease. Replace... Yeah. Power from the Isles. The state has decided to entrust a large amount of seals to you. Each seal denotes a small amount of authority. You can view your total in the districts. Excellent. So we absolutely made up how much we spent. So we basically only gained and lost literally nothing. I absolutely love it when a plan comes together. Let's get rid of the worries. And let's get rid of that. And then I guess we'll put you in the training ring and we'll just see what happens with that. So, as far as Sunward Isles trinkets, let's see how we're doing. We have the Book of 5 Rings for the Ronin, the Cracked Gong, the Wraith, Sisters, Musketeer, Janissary, Bounty Hunter. We have another Sunward, the Miko, Occultist, Practitioner, and another Sunward. So, as far as I know, we can only get one more trinket from enemies, and I believe that is the Tattered Parasol, which gives % chance to dodge. It's literally this one, the Trapped Onibi, but it's a Tattered Parasol. So if we get that, that is going to be so much dodge. I kind of wish we had the hood, because seeing how high her dodge chance could go would just be amazing. When I on my own like personal save, where I use like 5 trinkets, I actually had the hood. I literally had just said her name. I don't know why I forgot. I had the hood with like 300 dodge. It was so stupid. It was so insane because she used this, the Tattered Parasol, and then something else that increased her dodge by like a ton, and it was just stupid. It was so good. Now, as for... Unfortunately, there's nobody new, and we don't have anything new here. I do still want to work on some of these. I would really like the red envelope. For 1, it gives virtue chance. For 2, it prevents nighttime ambush. For 3, it has a chance to give you extra gold. It's a greed dream. And we're at 50 shards. Theoretically, we could farm it out and get it. Like, we actually have like quite a few teams that could realistically do it. So, yeah, that might be something that I'm interested in doing. As for our blueprints, what do we want? Red Seal is really good with marked parties. Which, come to think of it, we actually have quite a few marked parties, don't we? Maybe that's worth picking up. I was kind of thinking of the Honorable Shrine, personally. Just to make our Omemoris more useful everywhere. But, yeah. I don't know. I'm torn on what to do. Because there's quite a few things that we could do with the blueprints. For one, I just want to upgrade this, but we don't need a blueprint for that. We could actually finish Instructor Mastery right now. The Survivalist has some pretty cool things. I'm kind of wondering if we get some outsider events. Or some outsider recruits, because they can be relatively high level. But I don't think they can be modded classes. At least I don't think so. Unless it just chooses randomly what class is brought in which case, maybe we should do it. I also think we could get a lot of value if we were to just do another level of the Minions Expedition and get level 4, because then we're going to get a lot more crests. And the crests, obviously, they're crests. They're kind of multi-purpose. Use them for whatever. I don't know. We might end up using one for the sanitarium. No. I know what we're going to do. We're going to use some on the, on here. I don't know if we're going to use both, but we're absolutely going to use it on, the brothel, I think, because it can cure a lot of stress. So we're going to do brothel, boom. And then we're going to go boom, boom. And then we need one more for the affliction chance. So I'm actually just gonna... Nice. You'll love to see it. So gambling... a lot of stress relief. Like, a lot of stress relief. The bar... has a decent chance on its own. What can we upgrade over in the Abbey? Increase a chance for affliction. Now, when you say increase a chance, are we talking like 33%? Are we talking 50%? What are we talking? And then this one... Or wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 5. So it'll cure 40 stress guaranteed every time we send somebody in here.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's kind of solid, ain't it? Just a guaranteed 40 stress cured. And then this one, we can give it a 50% affliction cure chance. I mean... Oh, man. That's kind of a hard choice. Do we want the guaranteed 40 stress heal? I think we do. Actually, I think we want the guaranteed. Yeah, we're gonna have to use up basically all of our stuff. But being able to get rid of afflictions is just too good to pass up. So, well, bam, there we go. We now have a guaranteed 40 stress relief. That is going to help us out a lot. That is going to be really, really, really nice. Because, for example, we could put Tony in there, you know, theoretically, and then he'd be like, aha, I feel so much better. Actually, if I put him in here, there's a chance that, okay, hang on. We'll wait until next week to put Tony in there, because I don't want people potentially getting the Crimson Curse, since there is 2 other people in there. Mainly because we just don't have a lot of blood. So, I do not want to do this fight until we are 100% ready for it. And I think one of our biggest characters to do this on is going to be the Yama. Reason I say that, even though looking at this, that's awfully scary, her whole thing is being on death's door. Not to mention, Soulfall is going to give everybody a gigantic Death's Door buff, but it also gives everybody 2 blocks. So we'll potentially have 2 blocks to kill him, if we can manage it in that short of a time. We're going to lose someone during this fight. There's absolutely no getting around it. We are going to lose somebody. Every time I've done this fight, I've lost at least 1 to 2 people. We also have a Sunward Isles trinket for the Abomination. I'm glad we're getting all the ones we don't have out of the way. But I'd say in the next episode, our plan is going to be quite simple. We are going to go after the Jew Saray, and then we're going to do a little bit of farming. And after that, I believe we are either going to take out the Umibozu, or we are going to potentially start looking to do Nightmare. Because Nightmare is the end goal here. Oh boy, that doesn't make it any less scary though. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Sunward Estate. Sorry it's a little bit of a shorter one. I'm trying not to totally overwhelm these episodes. Plus, I have a lot of things coming down the line, so hopefully it all pays out. I think after we finish Sunward Isles Estate, which I don't know exactly how close we are, I do want to experience Nightmare for a little bit. But once we finish Sunward Isles Estate, I'm thinking we're going to do an estate that has to do with, like, bandits, steam technology, and we're also going to go against Vermintide, a kind of modded expansion that I've literally never done, so that'll be fun. So there's quite a few things planned. That's why this series kind of took a little bit of a backseat for a very short amount of time, but we are absolutely still going strong. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.